There is nothing like home for the Oklahoma City Thunder, looking to win their 12th straight at Chesapeake Arena. That would match their second longest streak since the franchise moved to Oklahoma City. That's when they won 14 in a row last season. Can they keep this streak alive? Well, Kevin Durant will do what he can to help, so will Russell Westbrook, who at the start of the game here gets to steal and gets to slam. Where's Kevin Durant, you might be thinking? Well, Westbrook's going to feed it to him, and they're going to clear it out so he can go to work at the post. He'll hit the basket here. Durant will finish with 38 points and goes 2 of 3 from three-point land as the Thunder win 101-98. Tonight we have team coverage for more than a dozen high school football matchups across Green Country. We begin with sports director Nathan Thompson covering the high school football game of the week. Many of tonight's games will have big impacts on district standings and playoff positioning, including the game of the week, Owasso at Booker T. Mike Gundy will tell you any day, regardless of what game it was from the season, Oklahoma State is still in the hunt for the Big 12 title. Been following breaking news after 2 Oklahoma State football players were arrested for falling asleep in the drive-through lane at Whataburger in Stillwater. Take a look at the mugshots. Juwan Seals and Juwan Offrey were both arrested around 4 a.m. Sunday morning after Stillwater police received complaints of 2 men asleep in that drive-through lane. Now, according to that police report, the players were both, quote, totally asleep and oblivious to anything going on around them. Stillwater police say the car was running and in drive with Seals' foot on the brake. Seals allegedly admitted to police that he had been drinking. Offrey was also charged with hampering for allegedly telling the officer he had a different name. Seals is a current starter for OSU and is currently the 5th leading receiver on the team. I have reached out to Oklahoma State. They told me they have no comment. Well, some areas, including the campus of OU, are seeing some showers. Here's a live look as sprinkles are falling and they're wearing their ponchos out there as people are beginning to start going into the stadium to go to their seats. It's been a cloudy start to the weekend. Certified meteorologist John Boyer is in the Fox 23 Weather Center with your game day forecast. That looks like a wet one. John? Speaking of momentum, Austin, Desmond Rowland against Iowa State had a breakout game, over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Can he do it again?
What could go into the record book tonight?
Nathan, I see why you picked that spot. We are helping you get ready for the big game. Fox 23 has reporters in Tulsa and at OU in Norman for a countdown to kickoff special. Nathan is getting us started though this afternoon with a breakdown of what you can expect from the Sooners and the Red Raiders. Nathan. Fox 23 continues to follow the investigation surrounding Oklahoma football player Joe Mixon closely as the future of the player, touted as becoming OU's next big star, continues to unravel. Mixon is being investigated by Norman police for allegedly hitting a woman outside of a Norman restaurant while celebrating his 18th birthday. The victim claims he broke 4 bones in her face. Recapping the latest on the Joe Mixon situation, Sports Illustrated reported the victim, Amelia Molitor, will press charges on Monday. A source close to the investigation tells Fox 23 Norman PD has enough probable cause to make an arrest. We were able to confirm with Mixon's attorney that they will make him available for police on Monday. His attorney told us this will allow the family to pay for the bond, telling us if anyone else paid for his bond, it would be a violation of the NCAA rules, making it an illegal gift. Chiefs versus the Bills, and who is the real coach? Andy Reid. He's the guy on the right. Buffalo leads 10-3 at halftime. Kansas City finally gained some ground in the second half. 4th and 1, Jamal Charles is gone after the pitch. He outruns 3 defenders for the 39-yard touchdown. Buffalo gives KC an opportunity a short time later on the punt return. Look at this fumble. And KC will be able to recover this one again. Alex Smith then fakes the handoff and keeps it for the 8-yard touchdown for the lead. You kidding me with the wheels? That'll put him up 17-13 Chiefs. Buffalo has to go for it on 4th and 10 late in the game, but Kyle Orton's pass is nearly intercepted by Ron Parker, and the Chiefs will run out the clock, winning 17-13. Check this out. The Seattle Seahawks mascot got confused and ended up flying into the stands, landing on a fan's head right there. Imagine if you were that guy. The bird calmed down though and was even seen being petted by a fan she landed on right there. Some things are weird. The Cardinals are off to their best start in years, looking to extend that against the Pirates today. Top of the 3rd, no score. Josh Harrison hit to left field, and Gregory Polanco will come in to score. The game will be tied at 1. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Johnny Peralta grounds into the 5-4-3 double play, and we head into extras. Bottom of the 11th, John Jay base hit to right field. The winning run advances to third. Next up, Matt Carpenter. All he needs is just hit a sac fly, and that's exactly what he does. As they walk off for Carpenter, as Pete Cosmo will come in to score, and the Cardinals continue their winning ways, winning 2-1. It's been 32 years since Sand Springs beat Union. That's more than 3 decades. Looking to make history, Sand Springs traveled to Union tonight, but it wouldn't be easy. On a 3rd and inches, Union strikes first off of this Tyler Atkins run that puts them up 7-0. First down now from about the 50-yard line, and Mason Forcourt hits a 6'7" Jeffrey Mead on the go route. The Redskins will go to 14-0. Makes this guy dance. You like those moves? Sand Knights ball deep in their own territory. Cody Hale trying to get the offense going. He scrambles and is sacked by a herd of Union guys. That's going to set up this score by Tyler Atkins, and Union takes a 21-0 lead in the first. They go on to win 63-6. It was the push felt around the country. You can see what happened. Marcus Smart crashes into the stands as he tries to foul Texas Tech's Robert Turner. As Smart got up, he walks over to a fan, shouts at him, and then shoves him. Smart did not get ejected from the game, but today OSU handled the aftermath. Good evening, guys. The Big 12 suspended Marcus Smart for 3 games. OSU held a press conference this evening at 5 p.m. where Marcus Smart apologized to the fan he had the altercation with, Jeff Orr, as well as his teammates, family, and friends. Fox 23's Andrew Carter was there asking questions. Mike Gundy will tell you any day, regardless of what game it was from the season, Oklahoma State is still in the hunt for the Big 12 title. Yeah, Nathan, we have team coverage of one of the best matchups of the bowl season. We'll hear from Mike Gundy and the Cowboy players, check in on the festivities outside the stadium, and give you expert analysis of the game. But let's start with Nathan right next to the field where all the action is just about to happen. Yeah, and those interceptions definitely shut down the Texas Tech offense, but we have to give credit to the OSU defense. I mean, this is a team that Justin Gilbert said earlier in the week that their mentality on the defense has changed, and that's definitely showing against these big games, forcing turnovers, also holding Texas Tech to 4-15 on 3rd downs. Meanwhile, the Oklahoma Sooners are Sugar Bowl champions in a thrilling game against the number 3 team in the nation. The Sooners beat Alabama 45-31 Thursday night. You know, I'm a college football nerd, so I've listened to a lot of experts this morning who think West Virginia actually has the upper hand, but I strongly disagree, and here is why. Oklahoma features one of the nation's most complete teams. They are absolutely solid on both sides of the ball, and even though Keith Ford is out for today, I believe Samaje Perine and Alex Ross will pick up the load for him. The only thing I'm interested in seeing is how the Sooners defense handles West Virginia's deep ball threat. There's no question about Clint Trickett's ability to throw deep, but there is something about this team this season and the way they present themselves. There's a lot of confidence, and I have a feeling the Sooners will handle this just like a business trip and walk away from Morgantown with the win. I'm going to go with 35-21 Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah.
Speaking of momentum, Austin, Desmond Rowland against Iowa State had a breakout game, over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Can he do it again? We begin our player spotlight with someone who doesn't get a lot of attention. One of the Sooners' most consistent players is their kicker, Michael Honeycutt, and it turns out this game against Texas Tech means more than some may think. Barry Switzer called it on Twitter yesterday when he congratulated Bob Stoops on getting win number 157 before the Sooners even took a snap. He said, since everyone beats Iowa State at home, I want to be the first to congratulate Bob Stoops on tying the record of 157 wins. Don't believe me? Check out my Twitter. I retweeted it. The prophecy almost didn't work out, though, but OU finds themselves down 10-3 in the first, but here goes Jalen Saunders, who catches the punt inside the 15, returning it 91 yards for the touchdown. Game tied at 10 to start the third, and here goes Damian Williams. This is a 69-yard run, and it was all OU. In fact, all of OU's running game, 20-10, and Sooners now. And the handoff this time goes to Brennan Clay. He's off to the races all by himself with a 63-yard score. And Trevor Knight, well, he wants to get in on the action, too. On 2nd and 7, he keeps it for a 57-yard touchdown run. And the Sooners go on to win 48-10. Trevor Knight had 123 yards on the ground with a touchdown and 61 yards. First off, during the first quarter, Oklahoma State offensive lineman Brandon Garrett broke his leg. You can see the video right there. The trainers immediately put a leg brace on him. He gave him a thumbs up, though, as he was carted off the field. The good news, Garrett has a red shirt he can use and can return next season. Never good to see anybody go down, especially in that type of way. But heading into today's final round of the Players' Championship, a lot of people were criticizing Ricky Fowler for being an underachiever. Well, he proved everybody wrong. Ricky Fowler at the famed 17th after a birdie at 15 and at 16. His tee shot to the par 3 island green, and Fowler knocks it to within 6 feet, and he would make a birdie. At the 18th here, Fowler with the mid-range birdie putt, and he drains it, and the crowd absolutely loves it. He even gets some love from Caleb Watson. That's Bubba Watson's son. He'll finish at 12 under and was 6 under on his last 6 holes. Sergio Garcia now at the 17th, a 44-foot birdie putt to tie Fowler for the lead, and it's the perfect speed, and it goes right in. He'll be parred at 18 and finish 12 under. Kevin Kisner on the 17th provides the drama as he makes the birdie to get to 12 under. Ben Martin here, tied for the lead at the 19th, but needs this par putt to make a possible playoff, and it just slides by on the right. Martin bogeys and finishes at 11 under. Kisner now at 18, a birdie putt to win the tournament, and it just misses on the right side. Now Sergio Garcia at the 18. One shot back, must make par to stay in the playoff, but he misses. And Fowler and Kisner go back to play 17 in what's now a sudden death playoff. Back to the 17th. Kisner found the green from about 12 feet away. Fowler with the incredible tee shot, and he sticks it just about 5 feet from the pin. And after Kisner missed his birdie putt, Fowler sinks his to win the Players' Championship. The former Oklahoma State Cowboy proved all the doubters wrong for now.
This is now my favorite event of the year. It hasn't sunk in yet, and I'm sure it won't sink in for a while. That finish was pretty fun.